Michael, number one team in the country, first and foremost, what does that mean to you?
It means a lot, man, to be the number one team in the country, to, just growing up, watching college football, man, always looking at the number one team and finally being here, being able to, claim that spot, feels good.
To play Alabama in the Rose Bowl, what kind of emotions go through your mind when you hear that announcement?
Excitement, man. We get another chance to go out here and display our dominance as a team, man. We get to go out there and just show, how good of a team we are for another week. A lot of people don't have this opportunity to play these games, to play. A lot of people's seasons are done right now, so it's a blessing to be here and ready to go get out there.
Third year in a row, do you guys feel any different this time around? Maybe the first time it was, hey, we're happy to be here. Last year was a disappointment. How do you feel this year?
Got a lot to prove, man. Still got a lot of unfinished business. We've been all year working on a one-track mind, kind of just trying to focus on the present, being where our feet are, and taking things one step at a time. And I feel like, just being here before, knowing that, this is nothing new to us right now. We know our goals that we want to accomplish, know where we want to be. So I just feel like this time around, I just feel like we're more prepared, more ready, or more comfortable.
You beat Georgia throw last time, right? So that obviously just translates over to Alabama. Can you just say what that mentality is?
Yeah, I mean, we have like a beat Ohio, beat Georgia drill, and I mean that just kind of comes into play whenever you have those teams who really bring it up front, who you're gonna have a dog fight in the trenches, and it's just to get those to prepare us for times like this. Every week, we kind of put that little period into practice to kind of get us ready, get our minds right, get our bodies right for just that for when that time comes.
Mike, this is obviously a much different team, but that both you and Alabama. But what do you remember about Alabama in 2019, and what's your kind of just general feeling about seeing them again?
I mean, the Alabama team in 2019, man, they had some weapons on that team. That's all I can remember, man. I think they had like Devontae Smith, like Jerry Jeudy, Najee Harris. Like I just know their team was loaded. That's kind of all I could really hit on from that. This year, I know they got a lot of talent. They always have a lot of talent, well coached. One of the best coaches in the country. So we got to go execute. How to execute our game plans. And prepare just like we've been preparing all week and all year.
Can you speak about the Rose Bowl?
Rose Bowl, man, it's just a historical place. I've never actually been able to see the stadium, or I've never, been out there to actually see it. But I know it's, historically. Great place, big stadium. I'm ready to go out there and see it. Ready to go out there and play. Honestly, so.
Do you think Alabama plays your guys' physically match up physically with them?
Yeah, I mean they're a physical team. They can they're pretty versatile. They can kind of air it out. They can run the ball. They have a mobile quarterback, so they can do a lot of things that can beat you. So it'll be a great test for us. We're dominant up front. Got good guys in the back end. We're flying around, so I feel like it'll be a good test for us.
You're more prepared this year than the last couple of years?
Yeah, I believe so. I think a lot of the guys we've locked into the mindset of just being on one track mind, just keeping that one track mind. Just taking things one step at a time. But yeah, just taking everything one day at a time, just being more prepared, just being consistent. I feel like being more consistent is probably the biggest thing.
On that note, can you speak to weathering the chaos this year? Are you surprised you guys have been able to with all the outside stuff going on to be able to?
Yeah, man, I'm proud of this team for how we handled all this adversity. We got a lot of young guys who this is kind of their first rodeo. So I'm proud of all these guys for being able to handle it, to be able to be able to focus and lock in. We got the week with everything that's kind of going on, and not take those days off, those plays off, and continue to just lock into the culture. Everything that we've built up here, everybody's kind of locked into that, and just knowing that that's what we need in order to be successful.
What have you guys learned from the last 2 years, early bounces in
I mean, we've learned that, sitting out for the week, like you can't come in here thinking that it's all just lights and glamours and you're just going to come in here and get a win. Like you have to go in just like you've been doing every week. I mean, every week up until this point, you got to go in, prepare the same way. You got to, watch film the same way, handle about your business the same way, because at the end of the day, it's just another game. We all know our goals. We know we want to accomplish at the end of the year. And so in order for us to do that, we got to stay consistent and keep doing what we're doing.
Do you think ultimately, you want Bama
You guys are number one. You're number four. I mean, do you think it's slipped to we won this year?
No, I think so, man. I think a lot of guys kind of want to go toe to toe with the big dogs. So I mean, like I said, bring it on, man.
Are they the big dog or you the big dog?
I mean, we the big dogs, man. We the biggest dogs around here, but it's okay, man. People didn't want to see us here, but you know, we here. So.
Do you think ultimately all that stuff, the sign stealing thing and everything, do you think that helped you guys ultimately the way it pushed you, motivated you?
Yeah, I feel like, you know, just that motivation to, you know, with the cheating scandal, everybody's kind of just coming in for our characters and coming for, you know, just our athletic abilities as players and, you know, just for everybody to go out there and just kind of, you know, that motivation to prove everybody wrong or just, you know, just that the bond that we built from all the adversity over the weeks. Yeah, I feel like it definitely helped just kind of, you know, meld this team together.
How much is a prove-it game though for Michigan? You know, to kind of show that.
To the prove-it game.
Yeah. You guys can win outside the Big Ten.
Yeah, we've been here the past 2 years, and you know, didn't make it past the first round. So a lot of people were saying like we can't hang with the SEC or we can't hang with other guys outside of the Big Ten. So yeah, it's definitely a prove-it game. Definitely, it's the next game, so it's the biggest game. You know, so we gotta just take it one game at a time. Next game, you know, is the biggest one. So we just gotta go out there prepared. Like I said, each and every day, just like we've been all year.
What's the biggest concern if you do have one about Alabama?
You said the biggest concern about Alabama? Just the hype of the name, honestly. I just want all these guys to, you know, it's a nameless, faceless opponent. You know, and the Alabama hype, I feel like it's kind of, it could get the guys. You know, so just kind of keeping guys with that one-track mind, man, keeping everybody focused and ready to get after it with the attack.
Thank you, Michael.